Yeah, hi, this is Tom again, Beyond.biz. What I want to show you now in this video is a new bike rack that we have obtained, and we decided to put our receiver tube on this rack to turn it into a combination bike and boat rack. So we used to develop our own bike racks, and we have a variety of them that we can sell you, but we thought, why reinvent the wheel? So we buy other racks from other vendors, and then we put our receiver tube on and our T-bar. So I'm going to show you this particular rack. This one is basically, it's a wheel tray type rack. It goes on pretty easy. You can see just after you assemble this thing, it goes into your hitch. It has a little lever here on the side that you can see. What it does is you pull this and then the pin goes in and you can slide it in. So it slides in pretty easy. Most racks you end up putting another pin in there. And then what you have is, it comes with a key. You can lock it in place with the key. It's pretty nice design by Mking. And there's also one called TooEnjoy that is very similar. And what you see here is we just weld a receiver tube on here, and that lets us put our T-bar, our vertical post, into the receiver tube, and then you have a rotating T-bar capability. That makes it a combination bike boat rack, CBB we call it. But just to continue with demo on this rack, what I like is it's basically a copy of very expensive racks by Thule. They run you up for 800 bucks, or the other, what's the other vendor starts with a K. Very nice racks, but what they've done, and I'm going to guess, who knows, made in China, high volume, but I can get this very nice rack for about $220. So you get the same functionality, but a lot cheaper. So what we're doing with our concept is work with any bike manufacturer, bike rack manufacturer, modify their bike rack so we can have our T-bar. So I've opened up the wheel capture locks. I can grab a bike. You can see the theory here. We might not be able to beat China and whatnot on their bike rack manufacturing, but we can adapt our concept of the T-bar to their rack. So use their rack and then add our T-bar. Of course, if Thule and those folks ever call us, we'll be glad to license the technology to them. And you can see what's going on here. Basically, this bike fits in there, and it captures the wheels. So it's a very simple design. You'll notice here we have a fender, and by adjusting this down low enough, we squeeze it down below where the fender is. So, and that captures the bike. So loading a bike is very easy. You want to go for a bike ride, pop your bikes on, off you go. So that more or less demos the bike rack. If you just for to let you know, our system, what we do to hold the bikes side to side with our Cadillac rack, we use a diagonal strut that goes up, and it has a device to capture one of the frame tubes. You capture either the vertical tube or horizontal tube, and then our bike fits in here. These are all adjustable and adjustable in length, and then we just grab it with this thing. So this avoids having to capture where the fender is. Most people are riding these days and not using fenders. Myself, I like fenders. If you go through, happen to be riding through rain or whatever, a fender is really nice. I did a bike ride from Jersey down to Key West one time, and sometimes you find yourself riding through the rain, so fenders are very nice. All right, that's it for today. Thanks.